2023. And it is important to understand perspective and belief if we are going to understand where we need to go forward. I believe 30 years ago, the Mutual Bank of the Caribbean was formed here in Barbados, which at that point was the first indigenous bank by the private sector. Now, fast forward 10 years, it was sold to Butterfield, and Sagicor determined it was going to go in a different direction. And we have evolved to a point now where Sagicor has come back into the market to again change the dynamic. Because if you understand the history of Sagicor, Barbados Mutual, and what it has done to create wealth, but also to bring opportunity to people, I want us to understand that part of the reason that we're standing here this evening is historic by its nature, but equally empowering for all of our people. And so, as George has so eloquently articulated, this is not just about technology. This is really about solving real life problems for people in the 21st century. And George will tell you, we, in this version of ourselves, I should say, we met in January of 2019 with all of the commercial banks, credit unions, to chart a specific path to solve the payment issues in Barbados. Now, we didn't know at the time that COVID was going to disrupt the progress to be made. But I am happy to announce and stand here this evening to recognize that we have, through policy, through discussion, through intervention, signaled again to the private sector in Barbados, which Sagicor has responded, to be able to bring a different experience to ordinary people. Now, we all know and have heard the anguish around the fees in banks, the poor customer service in banks. And let me just take a minute, given that banking is important for the economy, so let's not get ahead of ourselves too much. But the investment in technology by financial institutions have to be taken up en masse by the people in order for it to be effective. And I believe that this type of business model is what will bring Barbadians along faster because of the way that you have changed your approach to the delivery of the service. And so I want to challenge Sagicor Bank to immerse yourself in the communities right across Barbados. Go to the people. Engage with the people. Because for too long, banks and other financial institutions waited for people to come to them. The challenge here this evening to help transform this country is for the banking to go to the people. You've brought it. You've seen significant uptake so far, but I believe you can supersize that and deliver fully for ordinary Barbadians who, and I must admit, I too receive reminders every 2 years from my current bank. Though we all get it. We receive the correspondence in the mail saying that your information is up to date. Well, if you send something at my house to tell me that the information I gave to you is up to date, and I need to provide a proof of address. So I say that very conscious that the way that Sagicor Bank has re-engineered its process, taking into account a fully digital platform, will help solve some of these niggling issues that have really humbugged a lot of people in this country. And in a sense, it demonstrates how we have been wedded to paper, the use of it, and therefore the changing of the culture, making it easy to do business. Whether you're a vendor on Small Street, whether you're a restaurateur here on the South Coast, whether you're an accounting firm right here in this very building. The reality is this bank can solve anybody's problem so long as you're able to convince them to change their behavior. And I believe that in telling your story, not just of where we have come from today, but the story of what Sagicor Barbados Mutual has done throughout its existence, I believe is the transformational story of where we are this evening.